Test, 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 test. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Chaparral High School for a special presentation of the Chaparral Broadcasting Network. It's the 5th anniversary championship night for an iconic Chaparral basketball team. First, though, we'd like to take a moment to send out our condolences for those for the families affected in the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting. We are live here at Chaparral. It's going to be a whale of a game. It's the visiting East High School Angels going up against your Chaparral Wolverines. Denver East, the Angels, coming into tonight 8-3. They're getting a few players back tonight, and they are going to be a powerhouse to deal with. I'm Reagan Smith, joined with me for color tonight, Grayson Sargent. Grayson, how can Chaparral stop a red-hot East Angels team?
Well, they got to play their style of basketball. They cannot make turnovers. They got to shoot the ball well and get it inside to their guys, Bryce Matthews and Ronnie DeGray. And if they do that, they'll be all right.
Yes. Coming into tonight, it's pretty incredible looking at the quick stats from a glance, courtesy of Max Prep. The East High School Angels come into tonight's game averaging about 63 points per game, which is a very good amount coming in when Chaparral only scores about 57.4. Not a huge point spread, only being 5 points. However, 5 points is a lot throughout the course of the season.
Sure, yeah, definitely. That's one thing Chaparral's going to have to be strong on the defensive side of the ball tonight, and obviously they're going to have to make up for those 5 points, and we'll just see how they respond to that.
Denver East, lights out shooting basketball team, shooting about 46% from the floor. Wherever they can go, they'll shoot it. And on top of that, even when they miss it, they get a lot of boards as well, even offensive and defensive, averaging 34 rebounds a game compared to Chaparral's 20.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm just looking at the warm-ups right now, and Denver East has height, a huge height advantage over Chaparral, and that's why they get so many offensive rebounds. They have height, they box out, and they do it the right way. So Chaparral is definitely going to have to box out tonight and pay attention to their big guys if they want to stay in this game.
Well, absolutely. When you lack height, you have to make up for physical skill, and height is a huge benefactor to whatever team has it. You can play, you can have less than stellar game and still win, because that height means so much in basketball. When you're Chaparral, who's already a small team compared to most other high school varsity teams, you're going to have to play an even more physical game than you already do, which is going to be asking a lot from the Chaparral team tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, once they get a rebound, they need to run. I mean, that's the way you beat big guys that try and beat you in the paint. You run with them and you tire them out.
We're talking about height here. Chaparral averages about 2 blocks per game. And then when you look at the East Angels side, you look at them, they're averaging 5 blocks a game. I mean, again, only 3 blocks, but I mean, 5 in a game anyways is good for whatever team you're looking at. And
Right.
height is going to be the factor for tonight's game.
Absolutely. I mean, we can't stress it enough. But Chaparral
Streak at this point. East Angels have been incredible so far. Excuse me, they're coming off of, a streak. They've lost 2 straight, one against Bingham in the 2016 Tarkanian Classic, and then a loss against Clark High School, also in the Tarkanian Classic. Tough losses. However, for East, this is their first game since December 20th, so they're coming in refreshed, ready to go. They're able to put those 2 straight losses behind them and move on and say, you know what, it's time we keep going. It's time we get a new streak going, a winning streak.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the Chaparral team, to their credit, has also been playing very well of late. So we'll see how momentum plays into this one.
Absolutely. Chaparral coming in off of a 2-game win streak. Their last game also on December the 20th. The last 2 wins was against Seton Catholic in the Tarkanian Classic as well, 58-51, and then a win against the Coral Academy of Science, Las Vegas, in the Tarkanian Tournament Classic as well, 79-62. So 2 tales of 2 different stories. Chaparral was 4-4 prior to his win streak, so they definitely needed those 2 wins to really get them going again. And so with them going on a 2-game win streak, they also have time to refresh themselves, and hopefully that momentum hasn't died down. We're talking about East forgetting that those losing streak. Chaparral hopefully can maintain that momentum 2 weeks ago, from 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely. We talk about momentum. When we talk about just in a game tonight, the biggest thing, one of the biggest things for Chaparral is they need to avoid dunks on the other end, because this is a very tall team, and dunks shift the feeling of the game. So that's one thing. Chaparral's got to get back on defense and make sure momentum doesn't swing too much, because they are very big in Denver East.
Absolutely. You know, also we're talking about height, and with height also comes the ability to shoot more openly. It's looking at the 3-point percentages coming into tonight's game. It's a huge margin of difference here. Chaparral only shoots 29% from downtown when you compare that to the East Angels, who shoot 34%.
Right.
Chaparral shooting less than what you'd normally see. The Angels sitting right about that average. That could really kill Chaparral tonight if Denver East gets those wide open looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Chaparral, they have to play tight tonight. I mean, they might be outmatched right now, but any team can win on any given night. So they have to come and play well tonight. They have to run the floor, and like I said, keep the momentum on their side. Avoid the big plays for Denver East.
Absolutely. And now we're going to transition. Tonight's a celebratory night for Chaparral.
Yep.
We're celebrating the 5th anniversary since the magical, as we deemed it, the tip.
Definitely.
5 years ago. It's incredible to think that awesome moment was 5 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I was in the 8th grade. I actually made the drive down there, and pretty amazing experience, even being in 8th grade. I wasn't in high school yet, but it was awesome.
What do you remember from that time?
I remember Corey Calvert's shot, and I remember him missing. I thought it was over, and I started to turn my head just a little bit. And then obviously Josh Adams came in with the tip, and it was unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. I'll say that.
Absolute pandemonium?
Yep, it definitely was.
All right. Again, it's a celebratory night. 5th anniversary. Halftime will be special. We have a video coming up. We do not have a file, but once we do have a file, we'll upload that to our YouTube channel as well. And so once that's there, we'll get it right to you. But we're also recognizing the 5th anniversary team. They'll come at halftime. They'll see their tribute video, and then they'll be reintroduced to everyone on the court.
Yeah, definitely. Way more exciting halftime than we're used to, and I'm ready for it. This is going to be a good night.
I am too. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more pregame. We'd like to thank you for watching the Chaparral Broadcasting Network. Again, our condolences to those affected in the Fort Lauderdale shooting. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chaparral High School. It is almost game time here, and tonight is incredible. It's the last time I've seen Chaparral so packed, the gym just so crowded, is during the crosstown throwdown against Legend. It's very rare that we see just a regular exhibition game, let alone a non-conference exhibition game, this packed.
Definitely, especially the parents section. The parents coming out, a lot of former students and students who are here for the state championship and here to witness the anniversary. So it should be good.
Absolutely, and you know what better team to do it against Denver East, one of the current powerhouses.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Chaparral, if Chaparral could come out with a win tonight, it'd be huge for them.
Oh, no doubt about it, because Chaparral comes in heavy underdogs. That's for certain. Denver East currently ranked 18th in the state, but with their players returning and coming back, that should only skyrocket. I mean, I think they're a top 3 team in the state, no doubt about it. And so Chaparral's up for a real challenge tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Like I said, they have to keep their principles tight and play smart, but it can definitely be done. Like I said, it's a very talented team. Very good shooting team. They just have to get it done tonight.
Absolutely. Tonight's coaches for Chaparral, varsity coach Tellis Truesdale, assistant John Spears, and other assistant Nate Ronert. For the East High School Angels, varsity head coach Rudy Carey, excuse me. It's going to be an interesting night tonight, and Chaparral has their work cut out for them, that's for certain, especially because they're a smaller team and they're going to have to play much more physical. But with physical play comes comes potential for more mistakes, so they also have to play very disciplined tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, they have to play smart and limit the mistakes, but I think they're going to be all right. Is there anybody in this lineup that just stands out to you for tonight?
For Chaparral?
Yeah. Chaparral.
Absolutely. Ronnie DeGray III is going to be a key player for Chaparral. Only a sophomore, but last year he proved that he's going to be a powerhouse by the time he matures into a junior and senior, and he's been a huge key factor for Chaparral this year. He's the reason why we've gotten so many wins already this year. Now we tune in to listen to the public address announcers and the introduction for tonight's starting lineups.
State championship team. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Denver East Angels and your Chaparral Wolverines. In a moment, we will announce the lineups for tonight's game. All the participants in tonight's game are dedicated to the highest ideals of sportsmanship through their participation in competitive athletics. Both Chaparral and Denver East believe in showing respect for the efforts and integrity of game officials, coaches, and players. We as fans reflect credit on these high ideals of American sportsmanship by refraining from any negative remarks and by encouraging positive support during tonight's game. And now, please stand and kindly remove your hats as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem. And now we have the substitute players for the visiting East Angels. Number 1, Charles Young. Number 10, Joe Hewitt. Number 14, Scotty Weiss. Number 23, David Laser. Number 25, Alex May. Number 33, Camille Maxwell. Number 44, Omar Fall. Number 4, Jayshawn Chisholm. And number 22, Olatito Agigapuban. And now the starting lineup for the Denver East Angels. Number 11, Juan Marble. Number 12, Joseph Abiakam. Number 35, Asan Diao. Number 2, Dalen Coots. And number 5, Jameson Washington. The East Angels are led by head coach Rudy Carey. And now, Wolverine fans, it's time to cheer on your substitute players. Number 2, Tanner Giles. Number 10, Joe Bum Nelson. Number 11, Walker Martin. Number 22, Kyle Zuko. Number 4, Drew Bama. Number 33, Zach Mendelsberg. And number 55, Kendall Graham. All right, Wolverine fans, let's get on your feet and make some noise for your starting lineup. He's a freshman, number 1, Cody Sanders. Sophomore, number 3, Joseph Dalton. He's a junior, number 21, Wayne Fish. He's a sophomore, number 23, the big man, Rennie Ray the third. And sophomore, number 24, Bryce Matthews. Your Wolverines are led by head coach Tellis Truesdale, John Spears, Nate Runnert, Jeff Riley, and Reese Elliott.
All right, it's just about game time here. Grayson Sargent will be doing play-by-play. I, Reagan Smith, will be doing color commentary. What do you expect to see within the first minute of play?
First minute, it's going to be exciting. Right off the tip, it's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. This whole game is going to be, throughout the night, the word I have that I expect is drama. It's already getting chippy before the JV game. This one is going to be interesting.
Chaparral student section came out in numbers tonight.
Definitely, that normally happens after in the second semester for the basketball season.
All the other sports getting over with, and now the only sport left, basketball.
That's right, and Denver East will win the tip. That was 35, Dewey, and up the floor. Here comes East. Tipped away by Will Fish. And Denver East will keep possession. Abakam with the ball. Dish inside to the big man. Backs down, spin move, and he can't quite get that to go.
Look at the height advantage for the East so far.
Definitely, that is going to be present tonight. Kobe Sanders passes to Fish to Dalton. Gray's going to drive. Bob will go up under the hoop, can't get it to go. Dalton's going to give it a second effort, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Chaparral keeps the ball.
Dioff. He's a tree. I mean, there's no getting around him.
DeGray with the 15-foot jumper, can't get that. Intercepted by Dalton. Up floor to DeGray. DeGray's going to look and go underneath the hoop. Not going to get it this time. And the Angels are running. A little confusion here in the middle of the floor. Let's see what the refs are calling.
It looks like it may be a foul. It looks like it'll be a foul against Kobe Sanders, but Chap fans wanted to travel there.
Yeah, they definitely had an argument, but not on this one. At the line here for East. Excuse me. Sorry, roster sheet is not up to date. Knocked down, 2 of 2. The Wolverines going to try and break the press. Dalton over to Sanders. Sanders just only a freshman, starting varsity, and Fish's shot goes up off the mark, and we're tied at 2.
You know, if I'm East and I'm converting here, I'd be going back to that full court press whenever I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Chaparral looks a little rattled by it.
Looks like they're going to indeed start doing that.
Sanders up the floor to DeGray. DeGray had an open floor, but he bobbled. Sanders waiting for a screen. He's going to shoot a floater. Gets a roll to go. Tied at 4. 5:17 to go in this first quarter.
Beautiful ball control by Sanders. Just dribbled right around them like they're standing still. Incredible.
Shot goes up, a really deep shot. I don't know if his coach would approve of that one. Off the mark. Fish is going to attack the hoop, go up. His shot is swatted, but DeGray is there to clean it up. East is running on the other end, and they call a blocking foul. Home fans not happy about that one.
No, they were up in arms. The bench was up in arms. You don't usually see that unless they're very, very certain that that wasn't the correct call.
You know, that one could go either way. The feet were set, but the placement was a little shaky. And just Chaparral doesn't get it this time.
The issue I'm worried about now is Sanders. That's his second personal foul already.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something you're going to have to watch out for, being the starting point guard.
In fact, he's been both Chaparral's fouls.
May knocks down 2 of 2 free throws. Wolverines up the floor. Fish is going to take a corner 3, knocks it down. That's what he's a specialty at. 3-point shots, and he knocks one down there.
You know, that was absolutely incredible. He had a huge player in his face. Turnover there. And the issue I'm seeing with this full court press is Chaparral can A, break it pretty easily, but B, once they break it, wide open court space.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nelson is working. Dalton's got an open 3. He's going to pull up, knock that one down, and Chaparral is going to take a 6-point lead. A deep 3 here, off the mark again, and who gave him the permission to shoot that shot?
That was definitely college-style 3, almost. I mean,
Nelson there looking for his man, ends up throwing it out of bounds. It just didn't work out on that one.
Chaparral playing strong and fast early, 2 3-pointers to fall, something that we've seen them struggle with all year. Magically just flowing tonight. Now they have a 6-point lead with 3:50 left to play in the first quarter.
Absolutely, and Chaparral has a lot of good 3-point shooters. They just have to find them. East working against Chaparral's zone defense. Shot goes up again, and he knocks that one down.
Another deep three-pointer there.
Nelson.
Chaparral working very well around this full court.
He's going to pull up, almost knock that down. And a over-the-back foul there on Will Fish.
Was it DeGray?
Oh, it was DeGray.
Chaparral already kind of not necessarily in foul trouble yet, but they're reaching that point relatively early in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's sometimes how these ones go. It's going to be a physical night.
Chaparral definitely has to play very physical.
Will Fish comes up with a steal. Nelson's going to run the floor. One man to beat, maybe get a floater, passes out to Fish. Fish is going to shoot. A little bit of an awkward release, can't get it to fall. Dalton's going to recover this, though. Turnaround, Jay, maybe can't get that one to go. East is going to corral it, and now they're running. Down the side of the court. He's going to get a left-handed layup to fall for him.
I don't know if you noticed that. Did you notice that they just backed off of Fish, almost like saying, yeah, take that shot. And he's already shown he can hit a three tonight.
Yeah, that's a little odd for me. Nelson throws it off the defender, but he gets it right back. DeGray working against double coverage, and that pass is going to be intercepted. Free ball, and he throws it down. East put one down on Wolverines there, and like I said, a shift in momentum cannot happen for Chaparral. Pull-up jumper, airballed there.
Not smart.
DeGray takes a steal away.
Not a smart shot there by Nelson. I mean, he's completely covered by a man nearly twice his size.
Definitely, and I mean, Chaparral's just got to calm down a little bit here. DeGray inside floater knocks that one down. 14-13 with 1:27 left to go in this first quarter.
Chaparral hanging tough. I mean, really hot start. They can't stall out now, otherwise East is going to pick them apart.
Definitely not. A quarter three. Shot goes up, knocks it down. Nelson trying to beat the press with a dribble. Shot goes up, off the mark. Joseph Dalton back in transition, trying to get a stop, and they're going to call a foul. That one's on Nelson.
Chaparral, I feel like they're just trying to rush at this point. We keep saying play their own game, but when you're just rushing around the court, you're not going to get good shots. And so far, those rush shots are not proven useful at all to Chaparral.
Yeah, for sure.
Now in the game for Chaparral, number 24, Bryce Matthews.
51.3 seconds left to play in the first quarter. East with a 2-point lead. Chaparral, though, hanging tough.
Walker Martin and Bryce Matthews checking into the game. Shot goes up, knocks it down. Good free throw shooting team, Denver East.
Oh, absolutely. Have they missed it? They've missed, what, one shot?
I believe so.
It's pretty impressive thus far.
Matthews, spin move, beautiful shot and one. What a play. He comes right into the game and makes an immediate impact.
Smart move there. Spinorama caught East way off guard, and he capitalized with not only the bucket, but the and one as well.
Number 25, Alex May, his first personal, second team foul. Shooting one for the Wolverines. Number 24, Bryce Matthews.
And Matthews cannot complete the three-point play. May is going to come up the floor with it. 30 seconds left in this first quarter. East playing a little clock management here, trying to get maybe the last shot. Maybe trying to go 2 for 1. We'll see.
The one thing I do like about how Chaparral's playing is they're not playing man-to-man very tightly at all, playing the zone instead.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see. As long as Denver East doesn't become a great three-point shooting team later on in the game. Shot goes up, knocks it down, the big man.
That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Chaparral hanging tough with a powerful East High School Angels team. 19-16 as we go to break. Watching the Chaparral Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back. Sorry about the brief delay, ladies and gentlemen. We're fixing our camera issues there. Pretty quick fix, right back to the action. Grayson, what surprised you about Chaparral that first quarter?
Honestly, I didn't expect them to come out as quick as they did. I mean, obviously they're trailing right now, but hit a couple of quick threes and really put some momentum on their side for a while there. I was impressed. May. East working with it. Back to May. Working against the zone scheme.
Surely you wouldn't take that deep of a three-pointer.
I would hope not, but they're thinking about it.
He's hit lights out from behind the arc.
Inside. And Tanner Giles tries to draw a charge there. It doesn't work out for him.
I feel like that was a good no call because they let Fish get away with a...
yeah, I don't think he got hit very hard. Giles working off the dribble, dishes to Matthews. Matthews goes up, and he just gets blocked by the backboard. That's not going to work out for him. East is going to pace the floor. May, pull up. Deep three, off the mark. And finally, Marble gets it to go off the backboard, drawing some contact.
Where was the defense for Chaparral there? They're non-existent.
They got to get defensive rebound on that one.
DeGray just kind of let that happen.
Yeah, defensive rebounding is going to be huge. Too many second chance opportunities for Denver East.
.6:29 left to play in the half.
Giles. He's going to swing to Fish. That pass is intercepted. Up the floor, Marble looking to attack, and he's just going to get an easy floater over Sanders. Too easy on that one, and this one is starting to shift. 16-25, Denver East leading with 6:18 left to go in this second quarter.
Smart timeout there called by Truesdale there. You can see the momentum went from all Chap all to all East very, very quickly. And so East is, we were talking about that earlier. If they got the momentum, they'd pull away. And this momentum continues on. You're going to see that. East is already starting to pull away. At one point, Chaparral had a 6-point lead. Now East has a 9-point lead just within a matter of 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, excuse me.
Absolutely. It's going to be one of those things that they're going to have to keep fighting back, blow for blow in the fight. And if they can't, if Denver East keeps the momentum going, they're going to run away with this.
.6:18 left to play. East pulling away. 9-point lead for them. Fouls as they stand. Chaparral's committed 4. They have 3 left to give. While the East Angels have given up 3. They have 4 left.
Nelson bringing it up the floor. Looking for Fish inside to Matthews. Matthews going to back down his man. And the ball just swatted away. He wanted a foul. Chaparral keeps possession.
You know, the one thing that's also a notice coming out of the first quarter break, East playing much tighter defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Matthews inside one-on-one, it gets a roll. Gets that roll to go. And Chaparral makes it a 7-point game. Shot goes up, another deep 3, can't get that to go. He's 0 for 3 on very deep, unreasonable 3s.
Hey, if this is range, you couldn't really say much about it, but it's not his range tonight, that's for sure. Young for East just playing little, or excuse me, I'll be Arkham, too aggressive there for East High School. Good foul, or not a foul that your coach would be very happy with. In fact, the East Angels head coach right now talking to the referee who made that foul.
Nelson inbound to Dalton. Dalton to Matthews. Sanders is going to pop a 3. Can't get that to go. A rebound there by Dewey. A lob, and he threw it down. My Lord.
Stared down Nelson there. Shot the referees didn't catch that. Nelson could only smile and walk away. It seemed like a challenge there.
Man, that one hurts. As Denver East is going to fight for it, DeGray comes up with it. And air balls, Matthews can't get it go. Matthews gets a foul.
If I'm Truesdale right now, I'm livid at that possession. First DeGray loses it, then he picks it up, and then just throws one up, and then if Matthews wasn't fouled, there had been second consecutive air ball. Truesdale looking pretty hot right now.
Absolutely, and I mean, I saw him lob that one up, and I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, and nobody boxed out, nobody watched their man. He got back cut, and he threw down an alley-oop. It was impressive, and hurt the Chaparral team.
You know, I think it was 2 years ago Chaparral played East here, and that game got chippy, but posterizing dunks there from Denver East then as well.
Marble is going to attack and get a right-handed layup to go. They take a double-digit lead, 29-19, and Dalton is tripped. That one looked like it hurt. He's going to be all right. Gets up immediately.
You know, teams talk about not being flashy. Well, East is a flashy team, that is for sure. But they're not flashy without a purpose. They execute very well, and so they can afford these little flashy plays, and they're not a team that does it just because they think they can. Wow.
Definitely. I mean, those flashy big-time plays get in your opponent's head. Like I said, I mean, avoid the big plays. And DeGray just got swatted, and again, more momentum to the East side.
Oh, no doubt about it. East pulling away here. Chaparral trying to keep it within 10, and so far successful, but this is on the cusp of getting ugly very early.
Dalton is going to pop a 3. Can't get that one to go. Pass inside, May. And is that
should be a technical foul?
There it is.
Absolutely.
I mean, credit to him. Huge, powerful dunk. How could you not? You're a huge guy, but then you hang on the rim and cost your team points. That's just...
Now I can see East arguing that because one of our players was underneath the rim, he couldn't come down. Lucky for Chaparral, we have NBA-style rims that can support that weight. However, via high school rules, that should be, even college, that should be a technical foul. Doesn't look like they're going to call it because there was a player underneath. There we go. East is starting to get...
There is no technical foul because there is a player underneath the basket.
Yes, East starting to get a little bit chirpy with Chaparral, and that's exactly what East wants. They want to get into your head.
DeGray is going to take it inside and draw a foul. Dewiff gets his dunk to fall, and no foul, but again, he's got to be careful of that one.
Absolutely. 4:02 left to play in the first half. 31-19 East.
Number 23, Ronnie DeGray.
DeGray's been a little bit shaky from the line tonight. Inverts the front end.
Entering the game for Denver East, number 25, Alex May.
East racked up 4 fouls pretty quickly, though. Half of a quarter left to play, and now Shap's in the bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to take advantage of everything they can get at this point.
Absolutely.
4:02 left to go in the second quarter. DeGray knocks down his second one. May working against Dalton, and Dalton is going to force a missed dribble out of bounds. That's just good defense by Chaparral. Nelson. Swinging back to the middle of the floor. Sanders working with a dribble inside to Matthews. Matthews going to kick out to Nelson. Nelson's going to pop off the mark again. Nelson having a little trouble with his shot tonight.
Absolutely. I think Chaparral reaches a point when they start losing that they hit a point where it's hard for them to get anything going.
And another knockdown shot there.
And then he's capitalizes.
That's 23 Glazer, who is a captain on this team. Dalton going baseline. Pass is tipped out of bounds. The Wolverines get to keep it.
No. It's interesting. It's East possession. That was absolutely tipped. You heard it.
I'm not sure what's going through the ref's head, but I don't know if I agree.
Sanders trying to play physical.
Denver East up the floor, and DeGray comes up with a huge swat there. More trouble underneath the basket for East.
Stepped out. They're going to call that a block. They are.
You gotta be set early enough, and you have to think about positioning. You cannot just fall over and have your feet set. There's more to it than that, and the Wolverines have to be careful of that when drawing fouls.
Absolutely. You could also make an argument that Nelson there flopped as well. He wasn't touched hard, but probably a correct call there by the refs.
Definitely, and shot number one will not fall. And 1 for 2 at the line that time. Fish to DeGray. Sanders up the floor. He's going to swing to Dalton. Dalton's going to go underneath the hoop. Can't get his go. Matthews almost cleans it up. Rolls out. And more troubles for the Wolverines. May is running. Trips. And they call a travel. Good call there, not to call foul.
There's a lid on that basket for Chaparral. They can't seem to get anything to fall in at this point.
Well, somebody's going to have to knock that lid off soon enough. Fish looking for an inbound. DeGray is there. He's caught with the basketball. That's tipped out of bounds by East. Players talking a little bit to each other. DeGray. Sanders. They break the press. Dalton is going to take it himself with the right-handed layup. Gets that one to go. Good take by Dalton.
Very, very clever ball handling there. Fooled the entire East defense there.
May goes up. Can't get it to fall. Sanders gonna run. Tempo swings to Dalton. Dalton's up floor. And he goes underneath the hoop with the left hand. Beautiful. And the Wolverines make it down to a 10-point deficit.
That was a no-look pass as well.
And somehow the refs don't call a travel there, but it's okay. The Wolverines get the ball back. Sanders is running. He's going to slow down, dish to Fish. Fish thinking about a three. Inside, Matthews. Matthews and a flop there. He's just going to go inside and take advantage of it. And one. And a chance for a three-point play. My Lord, this Wolverine team has made a huge turnaround in the last couple minutes.
Well, what was 15 points is now down to 8. I mean, Chaparral never say die attitude right now.
Absolutely, and I mean, you see, I've seen a lot of flops tonight in varsity and JV, and that shows you the consequences of it. If you get knocked over, that's one thing, but don't just sit there and fall over. He falls over there, doesn't get a call, and Matthews gets an easy layup.
I think the refs have been very good at not calling those flops at all.
Absolutely. Matthews can't get the three-point play to go. Fish fights for a rebound. Good board there. He's going to give it to Giles. DeGray is going to draw another foul. And they're obviously in the bonus again. One away from the double bonus with 1 minute and 28 seconds left to go in this first half.
Personal, 19 foul for the Angels.
You know, going against hypocritical of what I just said here, this past tempo offense now is starting to click.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
I guess the whole moral of that story is when it works, keep going to it. But when it doesn't work, don't keep trying to make it work. Let it come naturally.
Play at the pace you need to play at. And DeGray knocks down his first one, so he will get a second one. Wolverines cut it down to a 7-point lead. And he knocks down 2 of 2. East gonna pop a quick jumper up. Can't get that to go. Fish is on the board. Dalton up the floor, swings to DeGray. DeGray gonna take himself, no call there. Swings out to Fish. Fish thinking about it. And a loose ball. East corrals it. Running, looking, easy layup there. Taps the backboard just for effects.
These refs are letting them play, and I respect that so far. They're letting them play physical. Could have been a few fouls called there.
I would definitely say the refs have done a good job so far tonight.
I think it's good to see two teams start to go at it with each other, not to where it's physical, to where it's inappropriate, but at least allowing them to play that physical game without getting called for everything.
East misses their layup. DeGray corrals this one. Giles is running, dishes to Matthews. Matthews goes up, draws another foul.
Also number 12, Joseph Abika, his second personal 10th team foul at the line for the Wolverines, shooting to number 24, Bryce Matthews.
Keybone there with his second personal foul. And now Chapa is in the double bonus.
Matthews, I believe he's 0 for 3 tonight from the free throw line.
Matthews has always been a player that has struggled from the free throw line. It's nothing new going into this year.
He's got to knock this one down for sure. And he will. 30-37, 27 seconds left. May slowing it down. Dalton working against May.
Going back to Matthews, he's only a 50% shooter from free throw shooter.
And a charge is drawn there from DeGray. That one was well placed.
Absolutely. 2.9 seconds left. Chaparral basically has time to grab it and throw it up. We'd like to remind you that during halftime, the lights will shut off. And we'll have a...
Fish is going to get a good attempt here. Floater off the mark.
He had time to plant and shoot. He did not take that opportunity, though. It's halftime. We're going to stay right here. And so now the lights will shut off, and while they're off, we will point the camera at the projector. Basketball rim turning up, coming up, and so
Once again, the Interact Club is collecting funds for music therapy in the name of Anderson.
we'll actually take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the halftime presentation. Thank you for watching CBN. We'll be right back. the microphones or the speakers here at Chaparral have just magically stopped working here, and so Coach Athletic Director Johnson, will be screaming the announcements. So we tune in. And that was the halftime presentation. We apologize for not having the video, but once we get that, we'll have that right back up for you guys. But also the fact that the microphones cut out. No one expected that, but nonetheless, they got the job done. And so now we'll take a quick break. When we come back, second half action. Thank you for watching CBN. We'll be right back. And we forgot to also mention that we are retiring jerseys for tonight as well.
Chaparral
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Chaparral High School. Halftime just over. The buzzer sounds. Second half action about to get underway. Chap trails by 7. Chaparral, though, I mean, at one point down by 15, another point up by 6. It's definitely been a wishy-washy game. It's flip-flopped many times. And how do you see the second half going?
It's going to be exciting. I mean, I think this Wolverine team has a lot of fight in them. I think they might come back, and we'll just see. I mean, Denver East obviously has a lot of explosive plays, a lot of height, a lot of talent. So the Wolverines are going to have to come out with a lot of energy here, but they could win this game if they play a very strong second half.
Absolutely. The PA system just cut out mid-presentation about the worst nightmare that we fear could happen, did happen. It sucks, but nonetheless, it's time for basketball. We know who scores, and you'll know who scores. The arena won't, though.
May up the floor. Inside to Marble. Marble goes baseline. Cannot get that floater to go. To Gray. Gonna drive inside, try and get a layup to go, and he walked.
What adjustments do you think Chaparral came into tonight, or came in during halftime to discuss about?
I think they want to run more. I mean, they found a lot of success at the end of the second half with that. And, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What
run
about
the floor?
Denver East?
Denver East, like I said, again, more explosive plays. Give it to your big guy. Let him dunk it. Let him block. And just discourage this Wolverine team. May working off the dribble. And a travel there by Duouf. Sanders gets across half. Looking for DeGray's screen. He's going to drive inside with a left-handed layup. Can't get that to go. DeGray's going to clean that one up. And the Wolverines trail by 5. East. Marble. Bobbles his dribble on the floor. He dishes it back out. More ball handling issues for Denver East, and they're going to call a foul on Kobe Sanders here. Hand checking is what they're going to say, and that's a tough one to me because it's very subjective.
Absolutely. I think you end up being on the losing side of that argument, but nonetheless. Student section also none too pleased with that.
Here comes May. Trying to break the press, he won't. DeGray's off and running, looking to dunk. There's a man behind him though, and he gets it down. Swings on the rim, but you can make the same argument for Dua. And that is a huge play there for Ronnie DeGray.
Absolutely.
Man, he threw that one down. East pops a 3, trying to respond off the mark, and now the Wolverines have some serious momentum, only trailing by 3. Sanders is going to pull up, mid-range jumper, knocks that down. 1-point game with 5:45 left to go in this third quarter. DeGray working against Duouf, and that's just too easy. He's really, really large in the paint.
Absolutely.
And gets that over to Gray.
It's hard for Chaparral to defend it. I mean, they're so short. It's hard for them to do anything against him.
Sanders gets up the floor to Gray. Open 3. Can't get that one to go.
That rim's got some work tonight.
Absolutely. And May goes up, blocked by DeGray, and they're going to call a foul. Going to the line for 2.
It sounds like our audio's back. And it sounds like it's back.
May knocks down the first one.
Maybe. It sounded like there was some sounds coming from the speakers, didn't it?
I'm not really sure.
King convert on the second.
Sanders.
Shap's back to within 4.
Absolutely. Sanders been pressed a lot this third quarter. He's going to spin, dish out to Fish. Fish is going to pop off the mark there, and that's going to be tipped off by Doolittle.
Chaparral has new life coming at the end of that run in the second quarter.
Absolutely. Like I said, they just have to have lots of energy. Dalton to Fish. To DeGray. Back to Dalton. Open 3. Off the mark there, and they have to get a 3 to fall.
Again, we talked about not taking the shots that aren't falling. At this point, it feels like Shap's forcing it.
Definitely. Shot goes up in the corner, knocks that one down. That would hurt the Wolverines a little bit.
Game reset here, as you can tell from our scoreboard. Shap's in the white, East in the red.
DeGray goes up in double coverage, can't get that to go, gets his own rebound, goes back up, draws the foul, and gets it to go. An opportunity for a 3-point play.
Is it on Alex May there? Appears so. Third personal for him. He's going to have to be at least a bit more careful going into the second half.
Chaparral needs to be better at the free throw line. Let's see if they can get a better habit started right here with Ronnie DeGray. Misses that one, but there was definitely a lane violation. Saw it myself, and he's going to get another try on that one.
Kind of surprising here as Sanders moved back to defend against any form of breakaway for the East Angels. He went to go shake hands with May, and May wasn't having any of it from Sanders. Makes you wonder what happened behind the scenes there.
Well, I can tell you what. There's a lot going on that floor that
Absolutely.
nobody knows of.
No love lost between these two teams.
DeGray is going to make the most of his second chance opportunity. Knocks out his free throw, 39-43 with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Shap looking much like they did in that first quarter.
Shot goes up, knocks it down. Marble with that 3. DeGray looking for Dalton. Dalton's going to drive. Going to be caught. Sanders working with his screen. Goes up with the left hand, and he draws a foul there. Goes to the floor pretty tough. Gets up strong, though.
I was going to say he felt pretty hard. Felt awkwardly, that's for sure.
Absolutely. The fans chanting to free Walker, as in Walker Martin, and I agree with him personally. Very good three-point shooter. Doesn't get very much playing time, but I think
streaky.
He's a very good player for as much time as he gets.
Yeah, Chaparral, I mean, hanging, keep saying that hanging tough, but they're condensing the lead down. 6 points now.
Definitely. Sanders gonna knock that one down. 5-point game.
Let's see what East has planned here. Chaparral looks like they're just going to hang back at this point. Let East at least have some possession before going all out.
East to Marble. Abacum. Finger roll, airballed. Mendelsberg. Nelson. Dalton thinking about a 3. Back to Mendelsberg. Mid-range jumper. Off the mark there. Nelson working on his man, trying to go sideline. Kicks to Dalton. Dalton's going to drive, try and get a floater to go. Can't get that one. Dewolf with the rebound. And here come the East Angels. No basket on the floor. And there's a blocking foul on Zach Mendelsberg.
Student section getting into it.
He's going to be swatted. DeGray gets his rebound. Fish going to go back up with a three. Off the mark there. And DeGray cannot corral this one. Nelson fighting for a loose ball. Still loose. Dalton's got it.
Quick change of events there.
Nelson's going to try a floater, and he's going to be fouled.
Is that a floor foul or shooting foul there?
They're going to give him 2 free throws.
Nelson's looked pretty strong tonight, besides the fact that he's so much shorter than the rest of this entire East team. He's played very physical, and he's broken through a lot of defenders.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't knock down that free throw. Struggled shooting, though, tonight. I will say that.
Absolutely. You see he's not happy with himself.
Giles checked in the game. Marble is going to make a spin move, and they're going to call travel before the shot. Dalton hasn't been as active as he normally is tonight. Dalton looking for a three. Can't get that to roll.
There's just a lid from downtown, almost like every other night.
The Wolverines have it. Dalton up floor to DeGray. He's being chased by 3 defenders. He's going to be fouled.
Smart foul there by East. I mean, definitely prevented an easy potential posterizing dunk there. Smart play by East.
Absolutely. DeGray knocks that one down.
The referee was about ready to get that rebound.
Absolutely. Well, 5-point game still. Denver East keeping a little bit of a margin consistently, but maybe the Chaparral team can break it open in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I mean, Denver East really hasn't let it get closer than 5 until just now.
Really, it's just when you make your run.
Absolutely.
Chaparral has to make their run at the right time. And about that 4 to 3 minute mark in the fourth quarter is going to be where they win or lose this game.
Well, absolutely. You talk about that with regular professional teams. It's when you peak.
Absolutely.
1 minute left to play in the third.
May is going to pop a 3, and he knocks that one down. This East team has been unbelievable from the perimeter. Just outstanding.
Something tells me audio is actually back now.
Definitely. Nelson kicks out to... Ooh. Sorry, that was Dalton on the 3.
Slapped there. He'll go to the line shooting 3. Chaparral looked out. That was not a smart 3 by any stretch of the word, but he's lucky he got a foul there.
Yeah, it was a good look if the pass was a little bit quicker. The problem was it was a rainbow pass, and he just didn't have time to get that shot off. So Dalton looking to knock down a pair of free throws. There gets the first one.
Makes one, 2 more to go. It was a 3-point play, correct?
Yes, yes. There's 2. And Dalton knocks down all 3s.
Back to within 4 now.
Chaparral has to limit these 3-point daggers. Inside, left-handed layup gets it to go.
Credit the strength there. That was all strength.
Nelson up the floor, easy floater, knocks that one down. Good shot there from Nelson.
Just twine on that.
And Doolittle went up for that one, tipped out of bounds and blocked by 3 Wolverine defenders there. And I even thought he might have walked.
Either way, Shap just swatted the tallest man in the gym.
Definitely, and they needed that because he has been dominant tonight.
Timeout called by East High School. We'll take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching CBN 5th Anniversary Championship Night. We'll be right back. Back at Chaparral High School, 3rd quarter action just finishing up, 11.6 seconds left. Chaparral on a monster comeback, 53-49. East leads.
And off the inbound, Chaparral tips that back out of bounds. We're going to retry. Confusion on the east side. They're going to get it inbounds. And DeGray is going to get called for a blocking foul. Feet were set. And
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that seemed like a charge to me. He got hit hard, too.
Absolutely, and that should be all the more reason why you think it would be a charge. He got just hammered.
Well, the refs, the only opinion that matters, and East is going to knock down their first.
Just now realized this, both teams have the same number font.
Well, there you go.
Same jersey manufacturer, makes sense.
Under Armour did them both. Wonder who they're rooting for in this one. Knocks that one down.
Money, they're rooting for money.
That's right. Sanders up the floor. Dishes to Matthews. Matthews gonna pop a 3, can't get that to go. And we're on quarter number 4, 6-point margin, and we're in for an exciting finish.
We'll be right back. 4th quarter action just around the corner. Chap trails by 6. Back at Chaparral High School, fourth quarter action just about get underway. Chaparral will inbounds it.
Sanders up the floor, looking to rally his team to a possible comeback victory. Fish to Matthews. Back to Matthews. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. Goes to the Gray. Sanders going to pop a three off the mark, and they have to get something to fall soon.
It has to be frustrating for Chaparral tonight. I mean, it's not like they're airballing these threes. I mean, they're rimming out.
And there's another reason why it's twice as frustrating.
This. There we go. Audio and visuals back up. We apologize for that. 6:46 left to play. 49-60. East leads. Chap with possession.
Fish pops a three, knocks that one down. He's not going to miss that when he's that open. 52-60. Give it to Dewey. Dewey with a left-handed floater knocks that down.
It's got to be frustrating for Shap because no matter how hard they guard, you can't block the man.
No.
I mean, DeGray couldn't have done any better defending than what he just did there.
Frustrating for sure. Dangerous pass from Dalton, intercepted. East is running. Right-handed layup gets it to go. And Chaparral is shooting themselves in the foot. Timeout, Truesdale.
What was a four-point gap between the two teams now opened back to 12. East
absolutely, and we talk about having that run at the 4 to 3 minute gap and trying to push for a victory, but at the same time you have to keep close. You have to keep within reason before you make that run. If it's a 16-point game, it may be too late to try and make a run to win this game.
Absolutely. Who's the player down for Chaparral right now? Is it?
Oh, that's Ronnie DeGray.
Yes. DeGray having a hard limp on his right leg. He's going back to the locker room.
That's not what the Wolverines want at all.
Absolutely not. .55 left to play in the game.
Sanders to Fish. Sanders dishes to Matthews. Matthews goes up, draws another foul. But that's a good foul for East, given Matthews is not a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, yeah, you get one foul closer to being put into the bonus, but I mean, you also have a decent lead, and no lead's comfortable in basketball, but I mean, you can at least afford to give up a few fouls even in the bonus, especially to someone like Bryce Matthews.
It's that old Shaq principle. Once you start making your free throws, we'll stop fouling, but if you're going to miss them, we're going to foul you.
Exactly, and until Bryce Matthews could start hitting free throws consistently, he's the perfect target for them to foul to prevent an easy shot.
Definitely. Matthews knocks it down. Shot goes up, off the mark. Sanders on the board. Matthews out to Dalton. Dalton's going to pop. Knocked down. Finally gets one to fall for him. And the Wolverines trail by 8.
12.
8.
8. Oh, my. Ooh.
It's okay.
All right.
Math is difficult. Sanders is up the floor. Mendelsberg into Matthews. Matthews goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. 6-point game.
Switcheroo there, left hand to right hand, just places it right on in.
And this is where the Wolverines need to start to run. They need to get defensive stops and keep momentum on their side. And a cutter there. And that's going the Wolverines' way. They're going to call an off-ball foul on Marble.
If I'm Chaparral, I'm wondering if they should stop playing the zone and start playing man-to-man once it gets down to crunch time. I mean, 4:28 left to play, 6-point game. Do you start guarding man, or do you keep up the zone?
It's possible. Given they've shot so well from the three-point line, why are you playing zone at this point? Mendelsberg tries to go into Doof, and that doesn't work so well. East on a run, and they get a left-handed floater to go. You got to be smart with your possessions here.
Absolutely. 4 minutes to go.
Sanders. Swings to Dalton. Dalton's going to pop another one. Gets that one to go. He's warming up here.
It's 3 straight three-pointers for him that he's just drained.
And it's a 5-point game. And they're going to call a foul there. A lot of parents wanted a travel. Not going to get it on this one.
Truesdale just slowly rotating his hands, looking at the referee. I understand his frustration there.
Knocks that one down. Here comes free throw number 2. He's going to knock that one down. And a lane violation. That's going the other way. Chaparral's going to get a break on that one.
You know, fundamentals, that's the second lane violation against East tonight.
That's not a tough thing to do. Just keep your foot behind the line.
And it's cost them twice. The missed first free throw from Matthews, and then we got to redo. He drains it, and then another point that would have been disallowed.
And a risky pass there. Tipped, but Kobe Sanders gets lucky, recovers this ball. Nelson going inside, dishes out. Dalton's going to shoot a corner 3. Almost gets that to go inside to the Gray. And they're going to call a foul. I believe it's on the floor.
Nonetheless, Shap's in the bonus.
1-and-1 it will be.
That was Abagum's 5th personal, so he's done for the day.
Kobe Sanders at the line for 2. Knocks down his first.
Chaparral not leaving just yet, making East pull away, making them earn this W.
And 2 for 2 there, making it a 4-point game.
Three minutes to go. East, time management, smart play.
May just dribbling at the top of the paint. Dishes back outside. East gonna run some more clock. Trying to get a floater in the lane. Gets that one to go, and they have to get some stops at some point. Oh, and a risky pass by Dalton, but picked off. That one hurt. And a deep 3 off the mark there.
If I'm Shap, I'm getting the ball to Dalton every single time I can.
Absolutely, and a timeout is called there by Denver East. Actually, by Chaparral, excuse me.
Chaparral, do or die situation, 2:16 left to play. Shap really having their backs against the wall at this point. You could foul, but the fouling could extend the fouling could give East the chance to extend their lead via free throws. But would it be better to give them free throws in hopes that they miss, or allow them to keep running the court like they have been?
I prefer them running at this point. They're shooting the ball so well. I mean, you have to stop them from scoring. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, they make mistakes on the inside, so that's what you got to go to.
Shap does have 2 fouls to give, which at this point, having 2 fouls to give, may be their enemy at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just see what happens. I mean, you got to play smart, obviously. You may want to foul quick, like you said. But again, they're shooting very well, especially from the free throw line. So Nelson will take the ball. To DeGray. DeGray going to pop a 3. Knocks that one down. It's a 3-point game now. And finally, it's single possession.
No, they're saying 2-pointer. Referees confusing here. One said 3, the other said 2.
And they're only going to give him 2 for that one. We'll stay a 2-possession game with 1:54 left to go. East is going to try and control the clock. A shot goes up.
Nail.
Knocks it down.
That could be the nail in the coffin right there.
Wolverines still have some fight left in them. Dalton dishes to Matthews. Matthews going to go up and flush that one down with the right hand. 5-point game.
Shap has to do. No. Excuse me there. Shap has to either get a defensive stop here. It's 5-point game. I don't think it's foul time necessarily, but you can't let Denver East just hold the ball.
Absolutely not. If you have to foul, I mean, it is what it is. Like you said, you have 2 fouls to give. And just see where it takes you. I mean, play it by ear.
You can't allow a 3. You cannot allow a 3 at this point.
East trying to break the press. They trapped, and they're going to call travel. The Wolverines are going to get the ball back.
I don't think East expected to have this much trouble against Chaparral, but Chaparral being the thorn in East's side.
For sure. Nelson. Gonna dribble, kick out to DeGray. DeGray into Matthews. Matthews wants it. He gets his shot blocked. And another travel. Chaparral gets a huge break on that one.
Absolutely. Could have been a waste of possession. Nonetheless, East can't be too horribly mad. I mean, they can. They should be. But that's still wasted 20 seconds off the clock.
Sanders off the mark on that one. 1:03 left, and Sanders is going to foul.
I think they will now because he just fouled out. Little kid just fouled out.
Chirping at each other there.
Well, Chaparral has had their opportunities tonight.
Absolutely. A lot of missed opportunities, a lot of missed 3-pointers. Chaparral lucked out of substitution there. No, they will go through with the substitution. What's the saying that nervousness causes you to shoot short?
Yeah, it's true. For sure, the hands get a little jittery. East looking to make a mistake, intercepted by Nelson. Dalton open three, knocks it down. This place is going crazy. Chaparral down 2, and a timeout called by East.
Everyone on their feet right now. My, oh my. Dalton, silent the entire game, comes alive in the 4th.
Oh.
2-point lead for East. 44.1 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, like I said, Chaparral has to get a stop here. They have to get stopped. If they can, and they can play the clock well, maybe take it down to 1 or 2 last final shots.
Absolutely. Do you foul? Do you just send them to the line?
No.
No?
No, you hope for a miss. It's only a 1-possession game. If they go to the free throw line, they knock down 2 in a row, then it's a 2-possession game, and it's starting to get more out of reach.
My counter argument to that would be, though, that there's no shot clock in high school, and they could try to hold possession. So
I hear you. You got to force a steal, though.
absolutely, yeah. I think for Shap, you give them at most 15 seconds, and if they're just holding the ball, you have to foul at that point.
Absolutely. So we'll see what happens. We're in for a very exciting 44 seconds.
Important to know, Shap's only committed 6 fouls, so it would be the 1-on-1 bonus. Everyone on their feet, including us.
That's right. Dalton almost gets a steal, and it's going the other way. Oh, that was close.
Student section really getting into it.
The press from Chaparral. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. Forced by Nelson.
You know, I'm going to have to agree with the ref there. He kind of laid himself into it. Not the foul you want. But if East misses, Chap has a chance to tie it up or take the lead.
Absolutely. Well, Chaparral hoping for a miss. First one is on the mark. Bockham. The tough free throw here gets it to rattle home. And now it's a 2-possession game, and you're starting to worry if you're Chaparral.
What's happening? Referees are talking about something. Or is there too many men on the court?
I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Would that be a technical if there are too many men? Is that a technical shot in high school?
I'm going to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you.
Or are they arguing with how many touchdowns? Wow. Timeouts they have left. 30-second timeout. Called by East. It looks like they are just going to give East the timeout. There, a little miscommunication there. Someone whistling like a bird and doing a darn good job at it.
Yeah, they are. All right, so there's 41 seconds left. I'm curious to see how Chaparral plays this. You shoot a 3?
I don't think so. I think that's too risky. Take your open shot. If that's a 3, it's a 3. It's not. And 41.4 seconds left. It's not panic mode yet. You miss, panic mode. You don't miss, you're fine. Just hope that a bad free throw shooter for them gets the ball.
Nelson versus Bockham up the floor. Nelson pacing. He's going to pop a 3 himself. Off the mark there. DeGray gets a board. He got blocked. East with the rebound, and they call a foul. I believe they called it on the floor. He's going to the line.
DeGray has shot well tonight. That is a good thing for Chaparral. It was on the floor. Still not a double bonus, though.
DeGray at the line here. Misses, and he got it to roll. Wow. Somebody was helping out on that one as he gets that to rattle in. Oh, man. DeGray for number 2. That one drops, no problem. 72-74. Up the floor, Denver East broke the press. DeGray has got to stop him. It's a loose ball. There was a walk there, not called. Denver East with a loose ball again. Chaparral fighting for it. DeGray's got it. It's a jump ball. We'll see what they say.
That should be East possession. Yes.
And they're going to give it to East. Oh, so many mistakes there. There are many opportunities that could have given Chaparral the ball. A couple penalties. They just don't get it to go their way.
You know, East, I think, has played a better game. However, Chap has squandered so many chances to have the lead.
Well, not over yet, as the Wolverines are going to try and force a final turnover.
Absolutely.
Maybe foul.
Now you're in a crunch time. Foul or not. I mean, if I'm Truesdale or any of these players, I don't want this at all. I mean, it's hard for them to decide what to do, what's smart, and their actions are going to be what decides the game.
East off the inbound. Attacking the hoop. DeGray trying to charge. He gets a blocking foul.
And the bucket.
The bucket counts. And that one hurt.
That was not a smart play by DeGray. He leaned about as far as he could lean without falling over. And just a simple gust of wind would have knocked him over. He was that far over. And
probably should have tried to defend the shot.
That's a killer. Or foul. Just foul hard.
Shot goes up. Missed it. Chaparral catches another break. 13 seconds left. Dalton pacing the floor. He's going to pull up. Can't get that to go. And this one's over. East is going to get a foul call. 3.5 seconds left. And East will take home a W tonight. But not for a lack of effort on the Wolverines' end.
Absolutely not. Some bad decisions towards the end cost them potentially a tie or a lead, but nonetheless, East played an incredible game, and Chap, give them credit. A team that was such an underdog, staying strong.
Well, 5-point game as May knocks that one down. Two for two. Up the floor, 2-1, shot goes up, airballed, and that'll do it for us from here. Chaparral, final score 72-78. Denver East beats your Chaparral Wolverines. And any final thoughts?
I have to give Chaparral credit. They played an incredible game. A lot of wasted opportunities, but nonetheless, a great game anyways, no matter how you look at it. Hard loss for them, but can't blame Chaparral for much else. One of the best games I've seen all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to Joseph Dalton. Had a great night, couple of big shots, but just wasn't quite enough tonight as Denver East was the better team. But that should do it for us tonight from here from Chaparral. Your Wolverines are defeated 78-72. Thank you for joining in with us. Watch you next time on CBN.